Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. And many of us are attracted to the idea of running a remote online business because of the perks involved, right? So being your own boss, freedom to work from the comforts of our own home, and achieving the own time, own target dream. So yet as days grows old and some of us will start to lose motivation and face a serious problem, loneliness, right? So sad to say, I've heard stories of how some people give up on this viable online career path due to the need for more social interaction. Hence, in this series of videos, I would like to offer you a few tips to combat this problem, and hopefully it can help to sustain your motivation for this fulfilling career. Right, so tip number one, grab lunch with a friend. So do try to schedule lunch or coffee with a friend once a week in order to have a little socialization. So these meetups are what I would call as a supercharged interactions. So this is because being around other people who energize you will help you have a sense of anticipation towards your days and releases thought patterns of loneliness, right? So get up now and grab your favorite people for mealtime meetups. Get to know what your kakis are up to, and you will find yourself more refreshed and motivated for your work after those connected moments. So tip number two, head to the library. So when working alone, many people avoid coffee shops or cafes because they can be noisy and full of distractions. So there are also the extra expenses to be considered when you work at such places. So just imagine buying the occasional lattes or being tempted by the food items which you don't really need, that makes the most frugal of us cringe in disapproval. So yet being at home all time may just seem too boring and lonely, and if you fall into this camp, consider heading to the library instead. So you get out of the house for a bit and you have a quiet setting to crank some work in. So tip number three, put on a podcast. So I find this quite an effective method to combat loneliness. While not real people, podcasts provide a nice background that is humanizing. So you will have a sense of being involved in the larger community while at the same time maintain focus on our projects. So there isn't much hassle involved either. Simply plug in your earphones and you're good to go. So interested? Stay tuned for the full list of tips to combat loneliness while having a fulfilling working remotely experience. So like this video and click subscribe if you want to know more. Cheers.